Everyone I know. Welcome to Everyone I Know, the podcast where we argue about the mundane.
Podcast where we argue about the mundane.
The podcast where we argue about the mundane. I'm here today with my lovely producer in Troy, New York, Brendan. Woo! And I'm here with my brother as well.
Hi.
Howdy doody.
So folks, we got some exciting news. This episode of Everyone I Know is brought to you by Audible.
Bip, 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 bip.
You can get a free audiobook and a 30-day trial membership by going to audibletrial.com/EIK. That's audibletrial.com/EIK. Because, reading's kind of hard sometimes, right, folks?
Who wants to read? You're not reading this podcast.
Hell yeah.
Losers. Winners, whatever. You guys are beautiful.
You guys are awesome. Just go sign up.
You can reach out to us at the EIK fellas with 2 E's.
It's not that hard to fucking say it. And it's not, it's not that easy to say it, is it?
Yeah, no, it's not. At EIKpodcast.com. We're on all social media platforms except for Snapchat. So that's Facebram, Instagram.
Whoa, we got to reset here, guys. Whoa. Everybody take a breath.
Hey.
Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. At EIK fellas. At EIKFELLAS. Today we have the lovely pleasure to have a repeat guest, our number one super fan, John.
Hey,
John,
hey. How
what's
you
up?
guys doing?
How's your life changed?
John?
Oh, man. Well, I'll tell you how it changed recently. One, I got glasses, so I can see now. That's very nice.
Very Clark Kent of you.
Oh, well, thank you.
Yes.
But no, so what's going on life-wise? So Saturday, I went for a run in the park. I'm all about that, or trying to be all about the healthy living stuff, but then I pulled a muscle in my back running and got sick all at the same time. So this healthy stuff is bullshit, really.
Yeah, fuck that. It's trying to kill you.
I'm kind of done with it now. Bring on the butter and diabetes. No more jogging for this guy.
So when you pulled your back,
how'd you pull your back running?
I don't know, man. I stopped for a moment to take in the scenes, and I kept going. I was running in Washington Park. Wasn't going like super fast or anything. I just was just trotting along. Then I picked back up, and
I'm more curious about the sickness. Now, were you running with like a bunch of like hypodermic needles of sick, like infectious disease on your back, and then you stretched your back, pulled it, and then stabbed yourself?
Well, that's the only way to really get a swell on is hypodermic needles.
Oh yeah, you got it.
That's got two meanings to it, I feel like.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, probably steroids there.
Yeah.
But no. I mean you were carrying the only tube of smallpox left in the world.
There's more than one tube of smallpox, I'm pretty sure.
I was actually just picking up dirty tissues along my run, and I think that might have had something to do with it.
You're just eating them all?
Yeah.
Little snacks?
Well, yeah. Why do you think I stopped in the first place?
Right. It's a big old goober you wanted to take down.
That's got to be a salty one.
It's like at a marathon. Like instead of the stations, you're just eating out of the trash cans on the way.
Well, thanks for being on again, John. We appreciate it.
Hey, happy to be here.
All right, so we have the reoccurring segment of the podcast.
I love Chris's feigned disgust.
Yeah, no, I had to do it.
Yeah.
So this is the Old Man Minute, and then for newcomers, we every week we read an email reaction from the previous week submitted to us by our father, who we refer to as the Old Man.
Yes.
So this probably wouldn't make sense if this is your first episode.
Well,
yeah.
If it's your first episode, maybe you should go to audible.com/EIK.
No, it's audibletrial.com/EIK.
We tricked you twice into listening to an ad. Fools.
Got him.
Chill.
All right. So here's the Old Man Minute. My fellow Americans, new intro, guys.
Wow, he's the president of the podcast now.
That intro will give Chris pause for contemplation. I don't know what that means.
It means what you just did.
Yeah, exactly. First off, a little housekeeping. I love all of you unconditionally.
Oh,
I may add. I don't know.
He said that last week. He said that he loved Brendan or something. Or no, Brendan said he loved him because he said, I love you.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
All right, so now, terma uno.
Oh, very nice.
Hey.
Zoo animal crew to rob a casino. If you give me 1 border collie, 2 raccoons, 6 northeastern coy wolves. What the fuck is a coy wolf?
And 1 coyote.
Oh, it is? Okay. And 1 alcoholic chimp, I will give you the keys to Area 51. I like that. Very succinct.
Yeah.
Very,
for sure.
Very, very on the nose. I like it. It's good.
The alcoholic chimp, too. Oof.
Yeah. No.
Wild card.
Terma dos. Road rage. If road rage was an illness, then I am a disease vector. Don't you boys remember being passed like we weren't moving by a station wagon full of Franciscan nuns? That is an urban myth. I don't think that ever happened.
I think that happened on the Wild Thornberries. I'm pretty sure that's what happens in the episode where they go to Peru.
Jesus.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Yeah.
Vader has never let me forget it. I don't think it happened. So, I am that limping gazelle in front of you in New York State Thruway doing the cop safe in quotation marks 68 with both hands at 2 and 10. I believe the only reason I haven't been shot is my resting pissed off face. It's called the resting bitch face.
Yes.
Shaved head and aviator sunglasses. I've also inherited all of those traits from you, old man. I thank you for the genetics.
Yeah. No, I got mad face.
Yeah. So
It's the taxi cab look.
yeah, no. Don't shoot him, Earl. He's probably got a dead body in the back. I'd do the limit too. So
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
And then the spelling bee. Oh, term of trace. Spelling bee. Wow. First off, kudos to Jess and Miss Olivia. But before you get swelled heads, realize that your competition did not set the bar too high. I suspect that in a match between you four against little 12-year-old Lucas McCain. Who the hell is Lucas McCain?
I don't know. I think it's just a
John
generic.
McCain's son.
Is it?
Of course.
The third.
From Topeka Falls Union Free Schools. Where did he come up with that?
He probably spent an hour researching
Wait.
spelling
Did you
bees.
just read Topeka as Topeka?
Yeah, I read it as Topeka.
Topeka.
Falls Union Free Schools. That scrawny pepperoni pizza faced binge masturbating twerp would eat your lunches. I know who I'm putting my money on. 2 reactions. You've had reactions the entire time. First, as an EAK listener, the clip was hysterical. Secondly, as a parent of the 2 of the contestants, I found it shocking and sad. I have already petitioned New Hartford High School District for a full refund of the school taxes. It doesn't work that way. That I paid during your tenure. I suggest you do the same with your respective colleges. This does explain why Chris can't read on the air for shit. That was a cheap shot. Love the old man.
Well, you're gonna have to get used to it because if we're being sponsored, you're gonna have to read a bunch of ad reads.
Yeah, like kind of like if you go to audibletrial.com/EIK,
Rate, review, subscribe.
smash that like button.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no. So I think we can start it off. Oh, one other thing, we saw a huge uptick in downloads. Not huge, but like noticeable. Who are you people?
Yeah, who are you and why have you listened to us?
Yeah, where'd you find out about us?
I may have been doing some advertising. I don't know. Nah, I haven't. I'm just-
All right, moving on now to topic number 1.
I am topic 1.
Nice
See,
to meet
you
you,
notice
topic
how
one.
my speech has become smoother because I'm not reading off of something.
It's crazy. It's
Yeah.
like you're a whole different person.
Yep.
You're ad boy.
a mad boy.
You're ad boy and you're topic man.
Okay, so my topic today, it's kind of you're reading it. I can see.
I
can
saw it when you're reading the ad.
See,
So
damn it.
we'll see. I can't read that well. So
Okay.
Cannot read your handwriting to save the life of me.
Yeah. So my topic today is we're gonna have some historical figures.
Okay.
And we're gonna give them superpowers.
Oh,
so what
easy.
what superpowers they would
man.
have.
Easy.
So I've got some I want to go through, but I only got a couple, so we can kind of make this round table.
Okay.
Kind of
Sounds
like a
good.
podcast.
Sounds good.
All right.
Just like a podcast.
All right. Cool.
Boom.
First off, Abraham Lincoln. What's he got?
He's got like Mr. Fantastic stretchy arms. Or,
Stretchy
like,
arms,
Yeah,
hell
like
yeah.
Dolly Seam from Street Fighter. Like, yeah. No,
I'm gonna say some Rapunzel hair growing skills going. I
Ooh,
feel
with
like
his beard,
Yeah.
Yeah,
So he can control the length of his beard and,
Yeah,
and length of his
absolutely.
arms.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
stretchy, man.
Yeah.
Okay. What about Beethoven?
Beethoven, he's deaf, so that means that he has
Super good vision.
seeing
Yeah.
powers. Yeah.
So like reverse Daredevil.
Reverse Daredevil. Yeah. Yes, Beethoven is reverse Daredevil.
Okay, that's just gonna leave it at that.
So his senses are dull. I'm very confused.
He's got to have good hands, you know.
Yeah, he's got massive hands.
He's got magic hands. That's,
Maybe he can
that's gotta
like
be a thing.
Maybe he can like throw sound.
Oh yeah, no, he
like
can't
throwing
hear
sonic
it.
boom grenades.
Yes.
So he can't hear it, so he blasts it out, and he
Yeah.
can just fuck
Reverse
everyone else's
Daredevil.
hearing. That's not reverse Daredevil.
That's reverse
Daredevil.
Daredevil.
Does not have anti-sound powers.
No.
Yes, he does.
Okay, go ahead.
Benjamin Franklin. No, I have one for Benjamin Franklin, but
Okay.
you guys go first.
What are you thinking, John?
Ben Franklin.
He's got the kite angle.
Oh, he can fly.
Yep.
He's got to be able to fly.
Oh,
I know, we're
or
not
electricity powers.
Okay.
Okay, I'm cutting you guys in the
He also likes
he's
to
Batman.
have. He's Batman.
Ben Franklin is Batman. He's got all the gadgets and the tools, and he's history's greatest detective.
Isn't that
That's
Thomas
true.
Jefferson? Who was all with the
He had
the inventions and
he did
and
have some
whatnot?
gadgets. Yeah.
Yeah, but Ben Franklin's a better Batman.
You think
Well, I
Ben
guess.
Franklin's a better Batman than Thomas Jefferson?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm
why?
planting my flag there.
Okay.
Why are you looking at me and talking like this is so ridiculous?
It's so ridiculous.
It's
These
crazy.
people don't have
Hey,
superpowers. They're
Benjamin
humans.
Franklin was one of the richest people in America.
That's true.
Hell yeah.
Bruce Wayne,
Okay.
Yep.
Yep.
And a ladies' man.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
And by
I rest my
ladies,
case.
you mean prostitutes.
Yes,
Yeah,
I mean
probably.
French prostitutes.
Yes, French prostitutes. Gotta love him. Yeah, no, he's definitely Batman.
Yeah, he's Batman.
I'm
Thank
way
you.
into that.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I concede.
Winston Churchill.
Oh.
He's the Blob.
I'm thinking more like Beast from X-Men. Like he's very smart, but he's also a hulking beast, and he sleeps upside down, like like toes planted into the ceiling.
Was he that? Like Beast is like eloquence. Churchill really wasn't eloquent.
Churchill liked to drink. That's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah,
Churchill
It's
once
Wolverine then.
Churchill once
Yeah, maybe.
was in the White House staying overnight, and he peed on Eleanor Roosevelt and FDR while they were in bed because he thought they were the bathroom.
He thought they were a toilet.
he thought FDR was the bathroom.
Could have fooled me.
So,
fucking awesome.
Yeah, so he's got to have some super drinking ability. He's kind of like a dwarf or something. Yeah, they can pound him back.
Tony Stark.
Okay. Yeah.
We're not really giving people superhero powers.
We're just
giving
assigning them superheroes.
Yeah,
Okay,
superheroes.
well, I mean, what do we know about history? Let's start there. We'll fight him in the trenches. We'll fight him in the streets.
We'll never surrender.
Never surrender. He's good at speaking.
Yep. Captain
He's a
America.
military strategist. Yeah. He's
But
got
then again, we're not assigning.
he's not a superhero,
Yeah.
super soldier.
Logistics. He's good at logistics. I
Got a
think.
great mustache, too. Mustache.
Churchill didn't have a mustache. I think.
Did he not have a mustache?
No, you're thinking Stalin. We'll get there. Though.
No, I'm pretty sure Churchill had a mustache.
I think you're putting us on.
Okay, well, let's couch Churchill.
Yeah,
We'll come
let's
back.
keep on going. Ayn Rand.
Ayn Rand,
Ayn
the,
Rand, the author of-
objectivist piece of shit. Ayn Rand,
Yeah, I've been watching a lot of.
patron saint of not giving a shit about other people. Ayn Rand.
Power is not writing.
Yeah.
She just does it right. I've been watching a lot of Mad Men,
Oh,
and that's
okay.
like kind of a running joke, and it's like, gotta go read Atlas Shrugged.
Yeah. So you can learn how to not care about other humans.
Yeah.
I think that she probably is going.
Well, she's
to
a
be,
villain.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
like Magneto or some shit.
don't
Well,
know
Magneto
Magneto.
gets redeemed. How about like one of the bad guys?
What are the robots that like
Sentinels?
that's- Yeah, she's a sentinel.
Or at least she created the Sentinels.
Yes.
So
Oh, yeah, that-
she
yeah,
rides
yeah.
atop them inside.
so
of
she's
them.
some type of like evil genius with mechanical stuff too.
Yeah.
Yeah, or just a straight up robot. I don't know.
She's
like
super
an evil
objective.
robot.
She's super objective. She has the ability to turn into an object at any time. Any object. Any object. A baseball bat. A cube.
Okay. Well, so sticking with the
But not a book.
But not a book.
Yeah. Sticking with the villains here.
Okay.
El Duce.
El Duce.
He might be the Blob.
Mussolini. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
for sure the blob.
Benito. Benito Mussolini.
Wow. Whoa, it's crazy. You guys, the podcast, just so you know, Benito Mussolini did not walk into the room. That was our good friend John doing an
No,
impression.
he's got a meat hook that comes out his back.
So there's actually a video I found online of Mussolini like trying to appeal to Americans to get them to join the Axis powers, and he says something I can't remember. It was like, "We love American pea." He's trying to say people, but he said pea instead.
We love American pea.
We love American pea.
Everyone loves American pea.
It's sterile.
So what is superpower be?
He's pasta blob boy.
Pasta Blob Boy.
Yeah.
It's
I think that-
fascism.
Yeah, he's just. I think that or maybe he's like, he's not a zombie because he's not like
No.
he speaks and he
Yeah.
emotes. Yeah, I think
Does
that
this
he's
a
a
lot.
blob. I think that he's just slowly taking over the Italian peninsula.
It's
The
growing
wheat
larger.
gluten from the pasta just flowing down the boot.
And he's straight peon status.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's not much of a power. That's just a fact, I guess.
So what about Stalin?
Stalin. He is probably. Oh God, is he like Colossus style?
So I was talking to Brendan about this earlier, and he said Stalin would have super strength, and I have to agree with that.
I think that he could. He discovered his super strength
in
because
his mustache.
No. What I'm thinking is he he was a young boy, and a bear was charging at his mother in his babushka, and he got in front of the bear, and they're like, "No, Joseph, don't go over there. They're Italian." and then he punched the bear, and the bear turned inside out and turned into a hat.
And that's where his strength comes from. Is the hat?
Well, that's where his hat came.
Is that where the
He was
picture came from? Stalin
He was
hat?
bitten. He was bitten by a radioactive bear.
No. Well, maybe he was bitten by a radioactive bear. I'm saying he punched a bear so hard he turned it into one of those Russian
I gotcha.
hats,
Okay.
and then
No, he
that's how
got-
he discovered his strength.
He got his power by draining it from Lenin.
Oh yeah, that's true. Oh,
Yeah,
maybe he's
ooh.
a vampire.
Hey now.
I'm a vampire. I'm a vampire. I'm a
I
vampire.
wish I knew the Cyrillic alphabet so I could like do it A B C D, but in Cyrillic.
All right. So
roll.
what about Jesus? What about Jesus?
Jesus, I mean, he already kind of has.
Yeah.
Right? He's already super.
So his superpower is Jesus.
Yeah, I mean,
Fond of the water, the wine thing.
Yeah.
so he's got transmogrification.
Oh,
magic.
he's Iron Man.
Jesus is Iron Man. I'm very confused how that works.
Yeah, he likes to drink. He can change water into wine.
Tony Stark can't do that.
He can't do that.
Yeah, well, he figure out a way to. He can fly. They can both fly.
That's Jesus can't fly.
He went upstairs and came back downstairs.
That's
I
not
think he can
flying.
fly.
That's dying.
That's falling with style, Chris.
Okay, I think. Okay, so he can walk on water.
Yeah. So he can fly.
He flies on water. If the medium if you're a fish, he can fly.
Just let Jesus be Tony Stark.
Okay, Jesus is Tony Stark, but I mean, it does make sense because his secret identity is outed. Everyone knows.
Yeah, everyone knows
who
who
he
he
is.
is.
He's gonna have to.
He's
Trim
got a
that beard up,
complicated.
though.
He's got a complicated relationship with his father, just like Tony does.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. Tony Stark.
Okay.
Tony Stark. All right. The last one I've got. You guys can toss a couple out if you want to. Christopher Columbus. He's definitely a supervillain.
Definitely.
Yes, he is one of the horsemen of the apocalypse.
Yeah. Blight.
He's pestilence.
Pestilence. That's it. Yeah.
Oh, so what are the other? What are the other? the
Okay,
other ones?
so we have pestilence. We have war.
war, famine.
War is probably Hitler.
Yeah, I guess you gotta
Yeah.
give war to Hitler.
Famine is probably Stalin.
Yeah. Definitely.
Or Kim Jong Un.
Kim Jong Un. famine.
No, Stalin's got the
Yeah,
numbers.
We're gonna lose our
Scoreboard.
North Koreans.
We don't know about the numbers. Actually, either one.
Well, I guess.
To be honest.
Well, I mean, right now Stalin did a number. I'm just saying.
Yeah, no, that's definitely true. And then what's the last one for horsemen?
So
Famine.
it's famine, pestilence, war. That's it. It's three horsemen.
There's four
There's
horsemen of the
Yeah,
apocalypse.
there's four horsemen
Death,
of the
I think, is the
apocalypse.
last one.
Death is.
Is that Apocalypse? The Apocalypse guy? I don't know. I only saw the movie once.
We're talking about the Bible, not X Men.
Well,
Well, no, there's character in the X Men, the horsemen
Oh.
of the apocalypse.
Yeah.
They work for
Oh.
Apocalypse.
yeah.
How kitschy.
Thank you. Right? Yeah,
Um,
that's what I thought we were talking about.
I think it is death.
Pestilence, war, famine, death.
Yeah, it's
Boom.
Okay.
Who
Boom.
went to Catholic school? My dad.
I was gonna say neither one of us. So who's death?
Who's death?
Who's death?
Wait.
Phil Collins.
Yeah, I was gonna say like maybe
Dr. Phil.
Dr. Phil is death.
No, wait. Dr. Oz. Dr. Oz. There's something that ain't there behind those eyes.
Yeah.
Okay, how much we got some
Yeah,
time?
we got
okay,
some time.
let's throw out some more famous people.
I got one. Rasputin.
Rasputin. He's
Yeah.
obviously invincible.
Yeah, he's Wolverine.
He's Wolverine.
Oh,
yeah.
He's got Wolverine
Oh,
powers.
absolutely.
So he's
Yeah.
Super healing.
super healing. Knives come out of his knuckles
hands.
and they go schlick.
Yeah.
Okay, who else we got?
Rin Tin Tin.
Rin Tin Tin the dog. Well,
He's a good boy.
He's a
He
good
is-
boy.
That is very
Is
true.
he like Bolt?
Yeah, I guess so.
From the movie Bolt, the animated kids movie Bolt.
does he do any werewolf stuff? No. Maybe.
Who would be a werewolf though?
Benicio del Toro. He kind of did himself in.
You said that with such a confidence.
Yeah, it
I
was
feel
so
like
quick.
that you've like decided this like long ago.
Oh,
that
yeah.
Benicio del Toro is probably a werewolf.
Wait, can we
Yeah.
do the Universal monsters if we're doing werewolf?
Yeah, sure,
Or
why not?
Wolfman rather. Okay, so vampire we decided was Stalin.
Yeah, it's just all
Swamp Thing.
Swamp Thing. Trump.
He's got the face for
He's
it.
got the face for it.
He's but he is cleaning out the swamp. But regardless,
Oh yeah, that's
Oh,
true.
well,
Well,
you know, that's
there we go.
kinda fitting then.
Yeah,
that kind of works.
I don't
Well,
know.
Maybe that should be Mueller then.
Mueller. Yeah, Mueller.
Eh.
Yeah.
Ooh, Mueller. No.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, well,
Anyway, politics aside. Who are the other? The Mummy,
the Mummy. There's somebody super.
Bernie Sanders. if we're going current, got him.
I would say Joan Rivers, but she's already dead.
Rivers.
So actually, she could be the mummy.
You just
Yeah, she
don't
had so
don't
much-
open her crypt and she won't come
No,
out.
it's gonna be like the most fallen.
Somebody's got an alarm. It might have been me. Who knows?
I think you know. All right. So what are the other? I'm getting some. Feedback.
Yeah, it's because I was touching my phone. Sorry.
What are the other? I don't know. Isn't Swamp Thing's a lizard man? I guess.
Yeah.
What's Nicolas Cage's superpower?
Oh,
He's immortal. I think.
He's not immortal.
I think he's a time lord.
He may be a time traveler, but he's not immortal. Okay. He was once a boy. Just in the 40s.
you can be a boy and also be immortal. You're born eventually, but then you're just immortal.
Yeah. He discovered the Fountain of Youth.
Yeah.
Okay. And the Fountain of Youth is
In Florida,
Shitty
apparently.
direct to.
that
movies.
keeps you alive, making rage.
Yeah, that movie was great.
No, it wasn't.
It was bad. All right. So any other famous people?
Can we throw maybe an Avenger in there? We've already got Tony Stark.
Okay. We got Wolverine. That's Rasputin.
Mm-hmm.
Hawkeye, who's useless.
Seriously, who's good with a bow?
Everyone
Sarah
needs to hit
Palin?
stuff. Oh, yeah.
She used to like talk about bow hunting and shooting bears and
Jesus
shit like
Christ.
that, right?
Oh, probably one of like the crocodile hunter guys. The swamp people.
Steve Irwin.
No, one of the swamp people.
Oh, the Duck Dynasty guys.
no, the swamp people guys.
Swamp People is a separate show.
Yeah,
not-
Oh, okay.
Very similar.
I can understand how you could get the two confused.
They're
Okay.
very
But
different.
they're different franchises.
One is
Okay.
about ducks. One is about crocodiles.
Do you think they have like turf wars over the bayou? 'Cause,
Oh,
I mean, like,
absolutely.
you can't
Absolutely.
bring your fan boat over these trees. That tree line is off limits. Otherwise, it's a Hatfields McCoy kind of thing.
Listen here, Bubba Jed. Don't bring your fan boat over here.
All right, I think we should.
Yeah,
So go
I
ahead.
guess we could. I guess we
Yeah,
could.
I think it's about that time.
about that time.
Can we say like Avengers Assemble or like some shit like that?
If you want us to.
Avengers Assemble. Topic number 2.
All right, John.
Oh, all right. So, it is December, so it is the holiday season. So, along that, everything that comes with that is usually gonna, cause some stress. But there's light at the end of the tunnel. But there are a bunch of bullshit holiday traditions out there. Whether you're
So you did give away your topic.
I did give away my topic, but I didn't want to. I was just, I knew I picked a good one, but
Keep going. Sorry.
anyway. Anyway, so obviously everyone has had some annoying holiday traditions, and I want to, just pick your guys' brains about some of the worst ones, and just get some, get something off my chest. First of all, what's with the logs? Like
Yule log?
Yeah, the Yule log. Why? I
I
mean,
don't know actually what a Yule log
what is the Yule log?
I think it's a fruitcake that's a log.
Is
and
it?
they just made a cake into a log.
I thought it was a video that you watched of a fireplace.
I thought that was just the thing on Netflix.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know what the fuck a Yule log is. Does anybody know what a Yule
It's
log
probably something pagan because most
Yes,
things
Yule
related to Christmas are
or
pagan.
very pagan?
Satan.
Yes.
Our Dark Lord, hail Satan.
Okay, so yeah, Yule log, no fucking clue.
Yeah, no idea.
Mistletoe?
I'm all about it.
You
Just because,
like kissing?
You like
Yeah.
sexual assault?
come on, man.
I mean, if you were, why would you be under the mistletoe? You know?
If you didn't want it, yeah.
I mean, here's the thing about mistletoe that I don't really understand.
Sorry, guys.
Most of the time when we're at a holiday party, isn't it mostly just like your family and stuff? So who you smooching?
I think the mistletoe. See, again, I've been watching a lot of Mad Men.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that was a big thing back in those days because watching that show is a little uncomfortable, not to lie.
yeah, I can imagine with the
yeah.
current political
Yeah.
climate.
Yeah, it's a little strange. But yeah, I feel like that's like an old timey thing. That
Yeah, you just smooch a dame.
Yeah.
yeah. Hey, old man, when you emailing this week,
Yeah, tell us if you've ever seen mistletoe.
yeah, ever seen any
What
news?
was it big back in the day?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we need to know.
Okay, what other traditions are there? Are we doing specifically Crimbo?
No, you can do
Holiday.
Holiday.
Hanukkah and everything like that. I don't personally get the dreidels. I think it's fun, but I mean, why can't they just do it all year round?
Yeah, it's true.
It's
I think you
and it's a catchy jingle too.
Dreidel, dreidel, dreidel,
I made you out of clay.
Okay. Yeah.
Dreidel. I bought you at a store.
And when it's
When I get the receipt, I will place dreidels some more.
and finish my latkes because I love potato pancakes. I don't know about you.
Yeah,
guys.
it's just
I
wild.
love Jewish food.
I know
Yeah.
it's the best. I digress though. Christmas caroling.
Stupid. I hate it.
It's kind of a pain in the. I do
Has-
like Christmas carols.
Has anyone
don't like Christmas carols
ever
either.
seen it happen?
They did it
Yes.
at The Office.
Oh yeah, yeah. So it was actually very awkward. A bunch of people singing Christmas carols at Pornhub. It didn't really make much sense.
So like they went like around the office, so
Yeah.
from like
Oh,
desk to
yeah.
desk.
Yeah, from like department to department, just singing
Yeah.
carols
Yeah.
to us.
Wow.
Knowing full well, it's a call center.
Why not? Well, I can tell you like one of our personal Christmas traditions. We do it every year with our family
Do it up.
after New Year's. After Christmas Eve, we go back to my parents' house and we read the night before Christmas.
Yes.
Hell yeah. We do that too.
And only 2 years ago did we bookmark the page in the big fucking book, the
Yeah.
Norman Rockwell Christmas book
Yeah.
that we have. But we have spent up to an hour looking for that fucking poem.
Yeah, it's like one page.
It's like 2 pages even.
Yeah. Yeah. That when we sing "Oh Christmas Tree," we only know.
Yes,
one
we
line.
after we dress the tree, we will all stand around the tree and sing "Oh Christmas Tree." But did you know there's more than 2 words in that song?
Christmas
Oh.
tree. Yeah.
Oh, Christmas
so there's
tree.
3.
Oh, Christmas tree.
Oh, Christmas tree. Oh, Christmas tree. Oh, Christmas tree. Oh, Christmas tree. Oh, Christmas tree. Oh, Christmas tree.
It's enough of that.
That was.
Oh,
I think
That
it
was
actually
beautiful.
goes. Actually, I don't think it's even "Oh Christmas Tree." It's "Oh Tannenbaum." It's "Oh Tannenbaum."
Tannenbaum.
Oh Tannenbaum. How lovely are
Oh,
your
your
branches?
That's stupid.
Yeah, I
That's
like
the
our
live
version
version.
better.
Yeah, it's way
and
better.
basically, our mom just screams and sways way too hard, and then we all eventually it fizzles out. But it's a good time.
Yeah.
Do you have any quirky Christmas traditions?
We did the night before Christmas thing, the great burglary story of the year. It's always kind of
Stand your ground Christmas story.
Yeah.
Oh, so we should rewrite it.
Oh man, yeah.
And I
The
pulled
standard.
out my 44 Magnum and lit up that motherfucker.
He did not make it back up the chimney. Yeah, but no, it was
We
bad.
didn't have a good escape plan. So you guys read, was it A Visit from St. Nick or some shit like that?
Yeah, the night before Christmas with the pop-ups and everything like that.
Pop-ups?
Yeah, oh,
We
yeah.
have pop-ups.
Yeah,
No,
man.
you guys probably have a dedicated book, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a book and
Yeah,
everything.
Ours is
They're
all
large.
Norman Rockwell Christmas, like every Christmas thing that's
Oh,
ever
damn.
been allowed to exist.
Yeah.
It's like 500 pages. It's dusty. It's
That's
like the
exhausting.
Torah. It's behind glass.
And also too, in the recent years, I've been the one that's been reading it.
Yeah, well, how does that happen? Because you get the drunkest.
Yeah, no. And so it's like it always takes me a while to get through it. I don't know.
I don't like to read. Maybe they should have it on audible.com.
Oh yeah, you could actually probably get that on Audible and get a free book if you go to audibletrial.com/EIK.
Rate, review, subscribe.
Smash that like button.
Anyway,
Smash that like
so okay, here's a weird one for Easter that you may or may not do. Do you egg smash?
No,
Bro?
but I am intrigued. I do make a lot of
okay.
zombie jokes to upset my more religious cousins.
Oh, that's fun. Yeah.
Yeah, but
That's a good time.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So yeah, you
Egg
explain
smash.
it. You explain
Egg
it.
smash. Egg smash is a game in which you take the hard-boiled eggs prepared for Easter,
Okay.
dyed or undyed, depending on how hardcore you are. Maybe you just dyed them with your the onion skins to make them brown or whatever. Okay.
that a thing?
Maybe you got it from your aunt that she just boiled up 12 eggs and just it's all good.
So
Anyway, you take one egg, one person holds one egg, the other person holds the other egg above it, and then you try to break the other person's egg. And if you win, you fucking win. And
Yeah.
if you lose, you are shamed and you have to eat that hard-boiled egg.
That game sounds awesome.
Oh, it's fucking rad.
it's I don't know if that's just our family does.
It's
We can't
other
be the
people.
only
Other
do
people
it.
do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
What about raw egg smash? I mean, if you're just gonna, if you're really adding
No,
insult to injury,
John.
you know,
So
That honestly, that's high stakes.
I
Yeah.
think like now when we were younger, we tried to rig the game too. We would put like wax on the outside.
Yeah, rubber cement was one time a thing. Yeah.
Rubber cement on the
Gorilla
outside.
glue.
That I don't think it worked, right?
It didn't work because you can tell when there's rubber cement on the outside of an egg.
Yeah, and those kids really take it seriously.
Yeah, the other thing too, you can put the egg in the freezer,
Yep.
Ooh.
freeze it solid.
Yeah,
but
that's cheating though.
Well, yeah, but it's only cheating if you get caught.
Cheating is well, no, it is still cheating if you don't get caught. But cheating, see, it's a means to an end because we have to beat our cousins,
Oh, okay.
Especially the young ones.
especially the young
Yeah.
ones.
So
they
they
can't get too
learn-
uppity because
Okay.
So they learn that life's not easy.
right.
Okay. No, I
Not
support
everything's
that.
handed to you.
Yeah,
you know?
and your cousins that are 10 years older than you are going
and
to
2
cheat.
feet and 2 feet shorter.
We're still going to beat you.
We're still gonna beat you.
Yeah, you got to keep them in line. I support that.
All right. So what other traditions?
Well, I
we
mean,
got?
on the hard Easter egg note, I mean that I've always kind of had a vendetta against Easter eggs, just because of there would be the hard boiled eggs. So whenever I'd go to make breakfast after Easter, I'd be expecting to cook an egg, but then it's hard boiled.
So you're like trying to crack it into the pan and then it doesn't break,
and then it just bounces off, and then
Trombone sound every time.
yeah, and I gotta chase the dog from chasing the egg and everything. It was a whole thing.
Who eats the fucking eggs?
I don't really like hard-boiled eggs.
Who eats the hard-boiled eggs on Easter? Like, ooh, baby,
I'm gonna
Easter's
have 12 fucking hard-boiled eggs.
Just like one egg, just home.
We took the hard-boiled eggs and made deviled eggs out of them.
Well, yeah,
You
that-
could
Then
do
we're
that.
talking.
We're talking more preparation than I think is allowed. We're here to smash eggs, baby.
Oh, go ahead.
So the going at Christmas like way too soon. I mean, I'm sure it pisses off everyone. It makes me livid, man. Especially Starbucks with the goddamn cups. It's bullshit. Wait
I've-
till December for God's sakes.
I've
Yeah, I
been
think-
on record saying that I hate Christmas music multiple times on this podcast.
Yes.
And I'm just gonna reiterate, I fucking hate Christmas music. It drives me out of my mind.
Do you like "All I Want for Christmas Is You" by
No,
Mariah
I don't want
Carey?
any of that shit.
You don't like
that's-
Mariah? Come on.
Make my dreams come true.
I worked in retail, guys, for a little while.
Christmas is you,
I worked in retail for a little while,
baby.
and from the second half of November until like a week after fucking December, all you hear is Christmas music.
Yeah.
Constantly.
Was there much mistletoeing and hearts will be glowing when
Yes.
loved ones were near?
Yes.
Oh, that's cool. You said that you had a list for the first for your topic.
Yeah.
How many times did you check that list?
While we were
Did
while we
you
were
check
recording?
it? Did you
check it
twice?
once or perhaps twice?
Probably.
Was it
Oh, fuck you.
fucking got him?
You got me there.
Point being, wait till December 1st. I
Yeah.
like Christmas as much as the next guy, but overdoing it, it makes it shitty. It's annoying.
Yeah, no. Christmas is December 1st and on. Thanksgiving is a holiday,
Yes, it is.
and it
Yes.
it
It's
had
my favorite holiday.
really
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah.
because of eating.
Yes.
The gravy.
Okay, because of gravy.
Yeah. And the Christmas gravy. So there are obviously some annoying Christmas, holiday traditions, but in the spirit of things, is there anything that you do like about the Christmas season? I'm gonna say the Christmas gravy is far superior than Thanksgiving gravy, just because it comes from
What's
that roast
the
beef.
Different. We don't do that.
Oh, you don't do the beef?
No.
No, okay. Yeah,
What do we
turkey
do? A
Thanksgiving.
ham.
Ooh,
Yeah, we do a ham on.
you can
on
make ham
Christmas.
gravy. Ham gravy is pretty good. Pretty good.
We get ham and that's actually Christmas is normally when we get like the good Lebanese food.
Yeah,
Oh,
We get,
okay.
we get
Nice.
kibbeh nai and like.
it's
gravy.
because people
Nice.
wake the fuck up after Thanksgiving. They're like, "Hey, we didn't have enough kibbeh nai."
Yeah, kibbeh nai for the listener that might not know, it's raw kibbeh, which kibbeh is minced meat with bulgur.
Yeah.
Bulgur wheat and stuff like that.
You know what? Get cultured. Whatever. We're
Look it up.
Lebanese.
It's good. It's good. It's really good.
I made
some of the
falafel.
apples. Falafel's great.
I love falafel.
Don't make it from scratch. Just use the.
I did.
use
I
the
made the
mix.
mix and I made 2 batches and it came out
Hell
pretty good.
yeah.
You know the falafel mix you can get like at Hannaford and stuff. It's very
Oh,
very
yeah.
good.
Check it out.
Sponsor us.
Sponsor us, Hannaford. Sponsor us, chickpeas
Chickpeas.
of America.
Big chickpea.
Big chick.
So I want to mention a Thanksgiving tradition that unfortunately went away when when a couple members of our family passed away. But turkey jerky on Thanksgiving, Uncle
Yes.
Bill's turkey jerky.
Yes. Overcooked turkey.
Yep. God rest your soul, Uncle Bill. But man, you did not know how to cook turkey.
It's
yeah,
okay,
no,
though.
it's definitely true.
Yeah.
No, I think that there's always a discrepancy between what you want from the food and what there is of the food. Every once in a while, you get surprised by something, but you know who's bringing what.
Yeah.
And you know what they did last year. They're not changing. Nobody changes like that.
Yeah, that's why the guest list at these events is very important, because if someone tried, if someone messed up the green bean casserole, do they get another invite?
No, they're not allowed to have a
I
Merry
gotta say,
Christmas after that.
Last year when we had Thanksgiving with just the old man and ma up here, that was pretty good because we cooked everything, and we took our time.
Yeah, the bird did come out undercooked at first.
Yeah, but it still was juicy as shit.
That's true because
yeah.
it was
Still came out-
undercooked.
No. The white meat was still juicy.
Yes.
We just had to recook the dark. I'm still holding onto this as being upset about it because I've spent so much fucking time cooking that.
Yeah, that was a good time.
Yeah, that's the bird.
Yeah.
Bird is the word, baby.
But yeah, Christmas spirit. It makes you be good to people, or it's supposed to. So
Maybe
keep
just,
that in mind,
maybe just be
listeners.
nice to people all the time. You don't need a fucking season to make you be nice to people.
I think I'm a fairly nice gentleman.
We say it at the end of every podcast. Be nice to each other.
Yeah, and I actually love
don't-
that. I love that addition, mind you.
I
But
do, actually.
it's just more of a reason to be nice to people.
Okay, fair enough.
That's true.
I view it more as like a time when you get to see your family.
That's
Yeah, I like seeing my family and my
Yeah.
hometown friendos.
Yeah. See, it's not all bad.
No. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that day, the Chris's cold heart grew 2 sizes. And then he lifted a sleigh above his head and saved fucking Max and Cindy Lou Who. You know what I'm talking
I
about,
know what
right?
you're talking about, the
Some
Grinch.
fucking Grinch, baby.
It's like your favorite.
Grinchin'. We Grinchin'. What?
You love the Grinch and you love Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah, I'm a Grinch and a Who boy and a Pooh boy. I'm a Who boy. Who boy?
Who's the poo boy? He's the poo boy.
Oh yeah,
Pooh boy.
Pooh
Okay.
boy, Who boy, Who that boo boy?
All right.
Shout out. Sorry. Shout out to the Grinch. Topic. Number 3. Okay, I'm topic number 3, boyos. Today, if you'll notice the nice little drawing I made on the back of this,
Yeah, that you didn't point it out before.
I pointed it out before because
Yeah.
it's a man in a hat. Today, my topic is hats.
Ooh.
Specifically hat hair because it's the winter. I'm getting real topical here, and
Topical. 'cause
yeah,
it's on top of your head.
exactly. Bada
Hey,
bing.
I don't know how much I can bring to this conversation as I'm fucking bald, you
It's
asshole.
not just hat hair. Not just hat hair. There's many other things that hats do for us on a daily basis. Okay, so
I feel like you're attacking me again, like you did last week about fucking spelling.
listen.
I already feel attacked.
Well, you should. No, I am not going to have hair for very much longer. Just so everyone knows.
I believe in you. You can keep it.
A little bit goes every day. But if I want my head to be warm in the morning after I get out of the shower and head to the bus, I have to put on a hat. And when I put on a hat, I look like a goddamn weasel. If you guys can't notice, I was going to try to wear my hat the whole time and then pull it off in a dramatic reveal, but it didn't happen because I got hot and nervous. So, what do you guys think about hat hair? Do you remember?
Yeah, I remember hat. So I never
Get it
wore
back.
hats until I went bald.
Really?
Yep, I never really wore. I would wear a winter hat. That's it though. But like, even like during the summer and stuff, I don't wear hats.
I'm not a big hat guy. I'm a utility hat guy.
I like
Yeah.
I like during the winter. I like wearing like beanies.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah,
gonna wear
no.
them all year.
No, yeah, winter hats. Maybe the occasional, silly party hat if you're having a little occasion or
Like with
something.
a propeller on the top.
Yeah, maybe one of those.
Or a fedora, milady.
Oh yes, Molly. Okay, so here's the thing. I've made an itemized list of all the types of hats.
Okay, so I'm just going to point something out here. So you see, I have a list, and,
You didn't you checked it once, but not just once.
there's like 6 things on it. Andy's list has
Maybe 100. Okay, so
It's very thorough.
first of all, hats in society used to be more important than they are now. Hats used to denote a lot of your class and your rank, especially in the military.
milady.
Milady. So if you were on a noisy battlefield, you would want to know who your captain is, even if there are bombs going off above head or exploding buttholes.
Wait,
didn't
is-
have the end to that sentence.
Is
Yes.
that where the term cap came from? For being something you put on your head?
Sure, we'll go
because
with
of
that.
your captain.
Oh yeah, probably.
Cap.
It's
Yeah.
probably
No, I'm
incorrect,
into
but-
it.
It sounds.
Some hats are for protection.
Oh.
Did you know? There's a hard hat, which protects your head
See it,
if
see it,
you're
yeah.
a construction worker.
Uh-huh.
There are helmets in case someone is shooting bullets at you from across a field. There are sun hats in Southeast Asia to protect you from the sun.
It's in the name.
There are cowboy hats in Western America to protect you from the sun. There are Ushanka hats in Russia that keep your face and beard warm.
So
And head.
So there's a I think we've talked about before Wonder Shows, and do you know the show Wonder Shows? Listeners, do you know what Wonder Shows is? It's a kid show, but it's like for adults. Like
Yeah.
they have like segments on it. It's like, you know, kids on the beat,
Kids on the street, beat kids. Beat kids.
And they did one segment where they had a like a 5-year-old walking around dressed as Hitler. And he's like talking around people on the street, and he walks up to a guy in a 10 gallon hat, and he goes, he's dressed like Hitler, so he's got like the Hitler hat on too. And he's like, so which one of our hats do you think represents more oppression?
Bada bing, social commentary. Let's see. There are ceremonial hats, like a mortarboard when you
fuck is that?
graduate.
The
Yeah, the
A motorboat?
motorboat hat. Yeah, mortar board. Let's see. There are other status hats like a toque for a chef. Chef hat.
Oh, is the chef? Okay.
Toque. Toque and toque are two different types of hats. Did you know that?
I didn't.
Yes, I knew toque was a hat.
Are we getting somewhere with this, Ann?
Okay, so what I have to say about it,
There's lots of hats.
we're gonna have a little.
We have 40 minutes, so
Okay, good. We're gonna have a little showdown on hats. We're gonna have to talk about what the best hat is, and if they were in maybe
a fight.
a fight. Yeah, I was thinking like a last man standing, like cage match kind of thing, like ladder hell in the cell kind of thing.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Well,
so we got a baseball cap, we got beanie, we got bearskin beefeater hat like the Palace Guards, berets, bicorn, which is the Napoleon hat, bowler hat, derby, that kind of stuff.
Okay.
Any of these sticking out to you? You got to let's
so-
pick our fighters. Let's pick 5 hats and we'll
Okay.
bring them together.
So I want the Napoleon hat.
Napoleon hat, the bicorn.
Yeah, bicorn. A beanie, because I wear them.
Okay.
All right, what do you want, John?
Wait, I got more. I got fezzes. I got
Ooh, that's
kippas,
good.
which is a yarmulke.
Okay.
Mitre, which is a bishop hat. Montero, which is a bullfighter hat. Deerstalker, Sherlock Holmes hat. Raccoon skin hat, Davy Crockett hat. A chulo, which is like base. I always thought that was called a toque, but it's not. It's like the Peruvian, like the hat
the one
with
with
the
the-
doing
yeah,
glaze
yeah,
on
yeah,
it.
Oh yeah.
Pillbox hat, Jackie O, splattered in brains and blood. Pith helmet, in case you're a English explorer exploring the savannah. Santa hat, top hat, toque, turban, ushanka, which is the Russian hat, and a zucchetto, which is the Pope's little beanie.
Oh, okay.
You know how the Pope wears a beanie?
What about the ceremonial Pope hat?
He had mentioned that before.
No, that's a bishop hat.
Oh, really?
The Pope doesn't wear that shit. He doesn't fucking
No?
play like that. No.
He
Yeah,
doesn't
he's
have
a
that
little-
big
I
old
thought
Pope
he
hat.
doesn't wear a big Pope hat.
The big
I don't
Pope
know.
hat.
I don't know if I'm a Pope.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know if I'm smart enough for that one.
We'll just call it the Pope hat.
Pope hat.
Okay,
Pope
Pope hat.
Okay, so you got to pick 2 out of those.
I want Pope hat and I want coonskin hat.
Okay.
Okay, so we got Davy Crockett and John Paul II. I'm going to take a toque because I enjoy the toque. And how about a beefeater, like bearskin hat, like the Palace Guards at Buckingham Palace?
Oh, the big tall one.
Big tall hat. You can't talk to nobody when you wear it.
Kind of looks like a big old termite thing nest. I don't know.
So
Maybe?
Napoleon's hat is taking over Europe right now.
Okay, the beefeaters are walking back and forth at Buckingham Palace.
Okay, well, Pope hat, you guys still got to bend the knee. So
Was Napoleon big on Jesus?
Napoleon probably liked himself better than Jesus. If
Well, he
we,
liked most people. most
probably,
things.
but he still paid his respects.
that's
Did he
true.
pay
He
his
was
respects?
still, I think,
Bent the knee
still-
to the Pope.
Popa.
The
Pope.
Pope.
Well, no, I guess we fucked up on taking the Pope hat.
Yeah, I know.
I picked a fucking toque. That's just like a Canadian
Yeah,
beanie.
well, I've got a fucking beanie.
Yeah.
I got a beanie and
Yeah, toque is the culture beanie.
Yeah, I have a beanie and my fucking other hats over fighting half of Europe, getting
Yeah.
I mean,
fucking sent to
So
exile.
what's the beanie doing? Just sitting in his parents' basement smoking
Smoking
pot?
weed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. My toque is just going cross country skiing.
That's okay.
Yeah.
It's good exercise. You know, calisthenics. It's important.
How about this? Let's boil down like some of these. Okay. All I have to say is obviously the toque wins because Canada above all else. They're the
no.
most. Listen, if you listen to some real deep state, thinks like Canada runs this whole.
Well, yeah, but Canada had
knows.
raccoons as well, so they definitely have a bunch of coonskin hats. So,
Yeah, but Davy Crockett was American.
yeah, I know, but he wasn't the only one.
Davy Davy Crockett.
Yeah. Anyway, okay, so let's
Magic
see.
powers,
Let's just talk a little bit about fedoras because I feel like we glossed right over fedoras.
Milady.
Milady. So instant cool guy, true gentleman,
Yes.
a man with class, not swag. Swag is for boys, class is for men.
Hell yeah.
Right.
While you were all having premarital sex,
I was studying the blade.
that man was studying the blade.
Can we talk about the guy who burned down Colony?
Oh, yeah, I think
co-host,
we should
co-host.
talk about that. So
I feel bad for the guy.
First,
I kind of feel bad.
I feel bad for him too. What kind of hat was he wearing?
He had a fedora.
Absolutely.
He absolutely had a fedora.
He had a fedora
If he
on?
wasn't wearing it, he had at least one inside the house.
He had a fucking plate metal fedora.
Had.
Oof, yeah.
He burned down
so,
Colony.
So if you're not in the know, folks, there was a recent fire. It was a very, very large fire. It took damaged like 20 houses.
Yes.
In the Albany area, where we're from, and where we reside rather, and the cause of the fire was an amateur blade maker. What do they call it?
Bladesmith.
Yeah,
Bladesmith.
bladesmith, yeah.
An amateur bladesmith decided to forge a new blade in his backyard. The wind took it and burned down 8 houses, displacing like 200 people and damaging like 20 houses.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a mess.
Yeah. So, but that man definitely.
Oh, he was wearing 3 fedoras.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
I think that's what happened is
Wore
he-
it with style.
if you wore 2 or 3 fedoras, the first one would come off. You know that the wind was too strong to be
Exactly.
forging a blade.
God. So let's kind of piggyback off of what we were talking about earlier with the historical figures.
Yes.
Let's assign some headwear to historically non-hatted
Okay.
historical
Okay.
figures.
Okay.
So Abraham Lincoln, what's he wearing?
Oh my god, I would love to see a fez on that big fucking head.
Hell yeah.
Oh my god, a
Absolutely.
fez,
Yeah.
a fez
Hell
the
yeah.
size of a popcorn bucket.
So take his regular stovetop.
Yeah, just cut the fucking top off that shit.
Yeah.
and paint it red, cram it down on his big fucking Marfan
hell yeah.
syndrome head.
Jesus.
Jesus, oh god.
I'm gonna go with he's wearing a beanie because I'm pretty sure Jesus blazes at 420.
Big
Jesus
time.
does blaze at 420, but Jesus is also Santa Claus. I don't know if anybody's fucking figured this out.
No.
Jesus wears a Santa hat, and I'll tell you why. Because when did Jesus live? Before people celebrated Christmas. Jesus got older, his hair turned white, boom, Santa. He let himself go a little bit, got a little pudgier, got into cookies, got into port wine in England. That's what they leave in England instead of cookies is port
Really?
wine. Yep. Santa's fucking smammered. And they're ahead of us on the date line too, so fucking, you know.
Yeah, he's kind of coasting when he
Oh
gets
my
in.
god,
Yeah.
he's just riding dirty across the Atlantic. They see me rolling.
Yeah.
So what about El Duce? What's he gonna be rocking?
Duce.
I feel like he could rock a coonskin hat very well.
You're really pulling.
hanging out
Do you
to
have
that.
a,
I want the hat.
how
And
many
it's got a
raccoon?
tail. It's
How
got a
many
tail.
raccoon carcasses do you have at your house right now that you have for sale?
For sale? I mean,
Never mind. How many do you have at your house?
you know, it's just a number. I don't have any coonskin.
The amount of hats you
I don't
have is just a number, baby.
I wish I had pets though. But I feel like raccoons would make cool pets, just because you know.
No, they're great pets. They got little tiny hands.
Yeah, exactly. They can grab you stuff, or they can steal stuff from you. But you know, they can be helpful.
Okay.
Or
Do we have what other unhatted? Do we have any? What do you got on that list? Christopher Columbus did wear a hat.
Was he sort of Lincoln? That's why I said him first. I thought you were gonna
Yes.
call me out on that.
Oh
but you
no,
never
no,
did.
no, dude! I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, do you guys want to hear a fun anecdote about not wearing a hat?
I don't
So in
think
the
we have a choice.
1800s, it was super rude and a social faux pas. To not wear a hat in public, like Men Without Hats, the band is a call out to that. There was a particular president, W.H. Harrison, William Henry Harrison. Do you know of this president?
Nope.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, because he served for a month. The reason why he served for a month is because he didn't wear a fucking coat or a hat at his goddamn inauguration. He got pneumonia and then he died. So wear your fucking hat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Don't be asking for my fall sweater when we get out.
Oh man. So what type of hat do you think Bernie Sanders wears?
Well, I mean,
Wait, isn't he? Is he Jewish?
yeah.
I think he wears one of those.
He's a non-practicing though.
One of those big Russian ones.
Yeah. Like the
Or
huge-
Shanka. That's what it's called.
Comrade Bernie.
He knocks it off when he walks into a.
Oh yeah,
a door.
exactly. Yeah. No, whenever he goes around the Senate, he has to hide his communist roots.
Yeah.
What kind of hat does Shrek wear?
Ooh.
This is my swamp.
What are you doing in my swamp?
Little bowler. Little bowler.
Yellow boy.
Yeah.
A bowler hat with
Shrek.
2 holes cut out for his ears?
Yeah.
Oh,
Fuck yeah, you guys know what's up. Now you're talking my language.
Okay, who's wearing a fedora? But not like how fedoras used to be viewed as, like currently, like how they're viewed
Neckbeard.
as, who's a neckbeard?
Who's a neckbeard? Oh God.
Joseph Stalin.
Michael Moore. Michael Moore.
Joseph Stalin.
Joseph Stalin. Oh, you mean historical?
Yeah,
figure?
historically.
I don't think Joseph Stalin is a neckbeard, dude. Joseph
Hitler
Stalin fucks.
You think Hitler was a neckbeard? I think Hitler was a neckbeard.
Oh, he was a dweeb.
Yeah.
He's a little fucking.
He's a little
dweeb.
art dweeb.
Who-
A bad
who
art
couldn't-
dweeb.
Who's like a nice guy, you know?
Who's a nice guy that wears a fedora?
That's like another term, like
Gandhi?
I'm so nice to you. Why won't you have sex with me? That's a nice guy, like
okay,
a friend zone
okay.
guy. Insoles.
Yeah.
I think Gandhi in a fedora would be rather silly.
Yeah, it'd be silly, but like I want.
Yo, Gandhi fucks.
Of
Yeah.
course, Gandhi.
Gandhi was kind of a creep.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, no, he definitely
I'm
was.
trying to think of like who would embody that fedora neckbeard.
I don't know.
katana wielding lifestyle.
Can you fucking get famous and be a neckbeard at the same time? Don't you have to have some charisma?
Teddy Roosevelt.
Teddy Roosevelt. No, Teddy Roosevelt fucked.
Yeah,
I know,
Teddy
but-
Roosevelt fucked.
Yeah,
He fucked horde.
Yeah, you can still fucking have the neckbeard and everything.
That's not true.
If you're Teddy,
Had it-
if you're Teddy Roosevelt,
If you're Teddy Roosevelt, you don't have a neckbeard and you don't wear a
Yeah,
fedora
you
and
fucking
you do
awesome
fuck.
mustache.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Henry David Thoreau did literally wear a neckbeard.
Yeah, but he was he was kind of a neckbeard.
All right, see.
It's got to be a writer.
yeah, it's gotta be.
Oh my
okay.
god, it's
Yeah,
got to be a
It's gotta
writer.
be a writer. Okay.
The lame ones.
Bukowski was cool.
Bukowski was actually a neckbeard.
Oh, why is that?
He was because he hated women.
Oh, there it is
like,
right there.
And he only started fucking after I think his second book, and he actually talks about it in his book titled Women. So it was like I'm not gonna repeat it because it's bad. Just
Okay.
read the book.
Read the book. Bad book.
He was a misogynist.
Who did
and a half.
what was it? Catcher in the Rye.
Oh God, yeah.
No, he's just a hip.
Salinger. Salinger.
That's a fine line.
Salinger-
man.
hate that
Salinger's
fucking
wearing
book.
a beanie in Brooklyn.
I just
my
hate
God.
the character Holden Caulfield. I'll go on record saying he's just
He is Holden's
just
a stupid
bitch.
fuck. Yeah,
He's
I would beat
God,
the shit out of
fucking
him in
hate that
grade
kid.
school. And I was one step away from that at all times.
I was gonna say, dude.
Oh my god! What else? We got Deerstalker hat. That didn't he actually wear that? He wore a fucking Sherlock Holmes hat.
Who?
The kid in Catcher in the Rye.
No, he had a. Did he have a red hat? I thought.
It was some.
No, it was a hunting hat, I'm pretty
I
sure.
thought
Yeah,
it was
it
like
was-
one of those dork hats.
Yeah, well, so like it wasn't always a dark hat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What's a dork hat?
It's the one. It's kind of like a baseball cap that has the flaps over your ears.
Yeah, that's a hunting hat.
A hunting hat. Yeah.
The,
Oh, it is?
The hat from Fargo.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a dork hat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Listen, all I'm trying to say is J.D. Salinger is a hipster.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bukowski is a neckbeard.
Yeah. Yeah.
Teddy Roosevelt fucks.
And I want to see Abe Lincoln in a fez.
Oh my god, the amount of money I would pay to see Abe Lincoln in that fez, and then to get to take the fez home and pour cereal into it and just eat it like Jezreel Bodine, like just big old cereal bowl. We're going deep into my fucking the depths of my psyche. I'm not here right now, guys. You're talking to my subconscious. Big old bowl of cereal out of that fez.
Jesus Christ.
Well, I mean, in that line of thought, what hats make the best cereal bowls, other than the fez?
Top
A
hat.
bowler.
A bowler. Yeah.
Okay.
If you go on Google and you type in Abraham Lincoln wearing a, Fez is the second one.
No fucking
yeah.
shit. Yes, my people. Okay, everyone out there. I'm going to reach out to that entire fan community and we are going to get together. I don't want to say we're going to fuck, but who knows what's going to happen. I don't know. I'm so excited, guys. Oh, no. Oh, it's Abraham Lincoln in a dumb hat.
It's a stupid
It's
hat.
stupid hat for stupid people.
That makes me
All
sad.
right.
now.
So I think we should wrap this up here, guys. What do you think?
T. Roosevelt fucks.
He does.
Big time. He
does.
wrote a moose once.
He did.
And he tamed a bear.
So John, thanks for being on, man. Appreciate you coming back on the cast again.
Hey, I'm happy to do it. I'm more than willing to be a recurring character. I don't have that much going on right now, so
Fair enough. We'll have our people call your people, right?
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
bada bing.
Yeah.
yeah.
Anything to plug, John?
Yeah, actually, yeah, I was waiting for this.
Yeah.
A new craft beer bar is opening right next to the Spectrum. It's called Delaware Supply.
Everybody's been talking about
I've just been talking about it a lot.
Well, no, you're not the only person to
Oh,
talk
okay,
to about
cool.
this. Yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
good.
we have friends who listen to the podcast.
Friends of the pod. I see.
Yeah.
Yes, but anyway,
No, I
Delaware
saw them. They were
Supply.
building it. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My friend of mine.
When is it open?
This month, I believe.
Is
I don't
it
know
like
when.
Thursday?
Possibly.
No way.
No, yeah, I think that's
It
too
was
soon.
under more repairs.
Yeah.
I mean, this is conjecture from me, but
Yeah, I
it
don't know
looked.
for sure.
When we saw Lady Bird. It was pretty.
Was that good?
Yeah, it was good.
Cool.
Yeah.
There was losing the shit over it.
Yeah. No. It's a good
Lady
movie.
Bird.
Lady Bird.
No. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Spoilers. She comes of age by the end of it.
What?
Yeah.
No way. But yeah, Delaware Supply.
Heartwarming.
Check it out.
All right, so folks, if you're still listening, thanks for sticking around with us. Thanks for listening to us. If you are listening, reach out to us on our social media stuff. Andy talked about it before. You can email us. All of our links are on our website, which is eikpodcast.com. Again, we've only mentioned it a couple times.
We
but-
shilled, baby. We
Yeah,
sold the fuck
we're-
out. Y'all gotta catch up.
But yeah, no, if you want to try out Audible, I actually have an Audible subscription. I've had it for like 3 years, I think, something like that.
Yeah.
I love it. I use it all the time. Yeah, if you use our link, which is audibletrial.com/EIK, helps us out a little bit. So you can get a free audiobook and you help support the cast.
Yeah, baby.
So yeah, and as always, be nice to each other.
Indeed.
Everyone I know.